Hello everyone and welcome back to the Skizzlecraft server. I am Red Wolf 416 and we are here at the Ender just finished getting all our gear mended up because we were doing some digging in the nether before this, trying to find some ancient debris. But we are done with that. Nether is not really it doesn't show up on stream very well, so we will save the nether digging for another time. We may be getting up to some diggy though at our base claim, but first we need to get rid of some of the junk that we've got on us. So I did find some ancient debris, but earlier today we had to come to the rescue of one of the fellow hubsters who, unfortunately, Velvet 2024 lost all of her gear while trying to light up her base underneath her base, and so decided it was a good idea to, pay it forward and give some of the ancient debris to her to help her get her gear back. So we did that. So we will need to get some ancient debris so that we can get some netherite gear, but that will be for another time, probably off camera. Right now, I gotta find a place to put some of my junk, and this chest is as good as any. I think I have some stuff in here. Yeah, let's get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. Actually, let's keep that. Don't need that. Now, something occurred to me. I don't know why it didn't occur to me earlier. When I was busy organizing my chests at my base claim, so I had a bunch of string. And I converted it all to wool. I am able to convert it back to string, but for the longest time it didn't even occur to me that I could be making scaffolding, which would make my building quite a bit easier. So we're going to do that. But there is someone else who is streaming at the same time as me, and that is Lady Birdie Bop, and I believe she is in the creative world. We're going to go say hi. We're going to do it a special way. First, we're going to need a bed. We're going to need an elytra. Oh, it just occurred to me, this way won't work. I was going to sneak up on her and shoot her with something. But if we're in creative mode, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to hurt her. So we'll just drop in and say a howdy. The music we are listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's a collection of music that is free, is DMCA free on Spotify. Oh my goodness, this build is incredible. So I thought LBB was over here. I could be wrong. Something else that I want to look at over here is, this is where we started on the last stream. We started mapping out what we want our nether portal to look like, and it is still going to need some work, but I'm not going to do 2 streams in a row looking at this. We're gonna put a pause on this. And seriously, that is still here? That was from my Lightmatica selection, and I don't know how to get rid of that. So, I thought LBB was over here. I don't think she is, so we will continue on our merry way back to our base claim and get rid of some of our stuff, get a little organized, and do a little bit of digging. So used to flying with an elytra, this feels so slow right now. All right, let's get to our claim. Now the diggy that we're going to be doing is, a couple streams ago we found a trial chamber in the southwest corner of our claim. Part of it is within the claim, part of it is outside the claim. I'm not sure how much, but I did go and ask the moderators if I could dig it out and set it up to make it easier to run so that others can come and run it. And even though it is, some of it is outside my claim because some of it is inside, they said go ahead. So that is what we're going to be starting to do. We are going to be doing a little excavating. I'm not ready to enter into the trial chamber yet. Technically, I accidentally did. I got the achievement, but I didn't set off any of the spawners yet. So, sadly, it wasn't on stream. Nobody gets to see me get that achievement on stream. But I think that what I will do is I will be recording my, shall we say, misadventures within the trial chamber at a later date for an episode. But I still want to find out how big it is. So we'll be digging out kind of the general outline, figure out how far down it goes, figure out how high up it goes. I needed to get rid of some stuff. Now, I think I need these things. Perfect. Let's find our random box. What else? We've got some quartz in here. I'm gonna have to start digging some of that out. Animal drop, animal drop, animal drop. String, I need to get that taken care of. So, I need scaffolding, which means I need bamboo. I have 2. I have 38. Do I have bamboo over here? Oh man, I thought I had bamboo in my jungle. Well, shoot. Let's go get the hoe. There we go. I apologize if I have to occasionally pause my movement and mute my microphone. I am dealing with a little bit of, how do we say, phlegm in the back of the throat tonight. I'm having to do a bit of clearing my throat. Alright, if I don't have bamboo, let's get some planted. Not that box. That one. We need to get this stuff growing if I'm going to make any scaffolding. Wrong box. So let's go find a good place to plant this really quick. Oh, and check on those turtle shells. Turtle shells? Turtle eggs. None. Maybe I should go get some more. Do I have my shears on me? I don't. One thing at a time. I'm getting distracted. Let's get a bit of bamboo growing here. Just make a nice good patch of it right in here. All right. Now I'm gonna go get some shears. We're gonna cut a little bit more grass. And we are gonna go feed some turtles. Hopefully get some more eggs so we can get some more turtles. And just so you know, the head games are still going on. It is getting a little bit difficult to find heads. Especially high value ones. We did reset the resource world, so I don't have an easily accessible mushroom island, which was a good source of mushroom heads when they wanted to actually drop them. I mean, I ended up with like 6, 7 stacks of beef, raw beef, and no heads. So they're a little bit difficult to get. There we go. Let's get some grass down here. You get some grass. You get some grass. Now we are going to watch where they'll lay some eggs, and then we will silk touch them up and put them in our little pen. Is it you or the other one? Which one's it going to be? Who's the egg layer? Is it you? Oh, it's because I'm holding grass. Let's check this one over here. Neither of you? Well, that's silly, and I can't get out of the water. I don't see any eggs over there. I do see the XP orbs, so they did get the love hearts with each other. I don't know if there's going to be any egg laying going on, though. It'd be really nice if you guys would lay some eggs, but that's okay. Ow. Nope, no eggs? Alright, we're wasting time. Let's get going to that southwest corner. Right down here. We have a ladder to go down. Okay, I gotta make sure I've got enough stuff. Oh, let's see. I think I had planned on getting some packed ice in the resource world. That will have to be for a little bit later. But you know what? In case I run into troubles, there's no point in having that on me. What else we got? Oh yeah, I do have 9 ancient debris. Now let's keep that box on us. If we lose the ancient debris, it's gonna be a real bummer, but it's okay. We will make do. I think I have a cough drop here in my pocket. This might help me out. There we go. All right. So this is the roof of the trial chamber. We've already dug around this way. This is all still within my claim right here. I didn't dig past it because I hadn't gotten word from the moderators yet that I could dig any further. But now, let's see how far we go this way. And we're going to have to see how far up it goes. It could be that I'm near the bottom. I don't know. Oh, and this is the wrong pick for this, that's for sure. I need to fly out of here and get more torches real soon. I did not prepare myself for this at all. Oh, oh, that's part of it. Let's put those back where they belong. And trying to see if I can scoop myself in there really quick. I don't want to dig out more because I don't want to accidentally enter it. There we go. We'll just boop boop. Now we should be good to go. Alright. Let's more centrally locate that torch. Come back over this way. Got a little trigger happy with the pick there. Dug a little too far. or if this is going to open up to a cave. Excuse me, a cave at any point. Haven't seen chalk on here in a while. Alright, how far does this thing go? Get into more tough. We might see some more tough bricks soon. I don't know. Ooh, redstone. Don't mind if I do. Almost time to go back and get more torches. It's also almost nighttime. We may have to sleep the night away down here before we go upstairs. Big room. There we go. Now we're turning the corner. Whoa. That might be the what they would technically call the entrance room. I don't know. Let's put a torch right there. It might be where I want to put the entrance to this myself. So what I really want to do is I'm gonna have to go through the child chamber and clear it out so it's got that half-hour cooldown time before things start spawning again. But and some people may consider this I don't know, cheesing the system. But what I want to do is I want to make it so that, let's go get more torches. I want to make it so that it's relatively painless to go through the trial chamber, which I know defeats the purpose a little bit, but I want it to be a place where you can get more ominous potions, where you can get more keys and stuff. That way, all of the hupsters have a chance to go through a trial chamber without it being, you know, a huge risk to their gear or anything like that. Looks like somebody already slept. So let's lay down a couple of chests here and start depositing some of our stuff, not that stuff. And we'll do the good stuff here. Where, can you fly next to a ladder? No. Maybe this way? It just puts you on the ladder right away. Alright, I guess we're doing the slow route. The slow climb. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. It is currently 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone on November 13th, 2025. Hard to get the timing right between letting go of eating the steak and accidentally using a rocket. I haven't quite gotten it yet. So let's go ahead and take both stacks of torches with us. We'll leave one stack in that chest that we have down there. What do you say we start digging in the other direction this time? See if we can loop back around the other way. You know what would be really good would be for me to set up my beacon around this. In fact, if I had a couple beacons that could cover this trial chamber and put on regen when I go to run it, that would be helpful. Alright, I'm going to put my 1 stack of torches there. We'll put the rockets in the hotbar. Let's just see where this takes us. That was not the pick that I wanted to use. For now, we'll stay at Y negative 19. And then we'll start digging up and down as needed after we find the full perimeter at this level. Oh, is that an iron vein? Nice. Oh, what am I doing? Well, we better light that room up. So tomorrow, if you're watching this live, tomorrow is November 14th. I do have, finally, 2 weeks late, but I have my Halloween special video is releasing on YouTube. Finally got that all edited together. That covers the building of the Skull Spider in the Halloween district, as well as the making of the paths. Ooh. Hello. Let's light you up a little bit. And yes, I am totally leaning my head to one side so that I can try and see around the corner. The video covers the building of the spider as well as the community project of building the paths. And then at the very end is the tour with Skizzleman and Puppy's Tummies. And then a last little fly around of my build. So check it out tomorrow when it comes out. Well, this goes a ways. Spawner. And it's not even in my area. Means I can't do anything with it. Let's just take care of this. Block you off. Alright. None shall pass. Alright. We need not worry about that. That is not within my base claim. I can't touch that spawner as much as I would love to. I'm sure with the amount of space that we have, we will find some sort of spawner somewhere in our claim. Just trying to find the border of this trial chamber here. Okay, there's the wall. This is probably the same wall. Like, if I were to go this way, I will probably very soon join up with the previous one that I had dug. There we go. That comes all the way through to here. The question is, how far does that continue this way? Oh, you know where I bet LBB is? I bet she's no longer in the creative world. I bet she is using her template, or her schematic, I mean, to actually build her game. We may get to go visit her after all. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Let's dump the flint. Put that back in place. There we go. I'm curious how high up this room goes. And here is the corner. Alright, there's another corner right there. Question is, what are we going to find as we go this way? I do believe we are about to rejoin with our previous tunnel that we were digging around from the other side. But I could be wrong. And this room just keeps going. Making sure I was actually picking up the blocks I want to be picking up. There we go. Put one more torch there. Okay, we have at least found the outer border at Y level 19, negative 19. I don't know which way would be faster to get back. So this is the end that I think has the entrance. I'm not sure. What I should do is I should mark a line once I start digging this. Once I dig this out more, I need to mark a line of where the boundary of my claim is, because I think that there's only a small corner of this that's actually within my claim. Let's pick a spot. Oh, that's right. Only goes up to there. All right. Well, let's pick a spot to go downward then. So this is the edge of my claim right here. This wall. Let's go down right here. Well, there you have it. There's some more of it. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, baby. That is definitely within my claim. Oh, baby. I will definitely take that. 8 diamonds right there. Light that up. I guess we're going to see how far it goes this way now. Now, I'm not sure the complete layout of trial chambers, like how random they are, which rooms are easier, which ones are more difficult. I have never actually gone through a trial chamber myself, but it stands to reason to me that in order to have the high ground advantage, you would want to start at the top. That's part of the reason I'm digging this out so much, is I want to know where the very tippy-toppy top of this trial chamber is. I'm liking how far north this is going. This is putting a lot more of it in my claim. Makes it a bit more justifiable to dig out this area around it. I wanted to dig out this line here because I want to make sure I didn't turn a corner that way at some point without me realizing it. Ah, diggy, diggy hole. Lapis lazuli. Nope. Oh, have I been? I've been silk touching all that. All right, back to the fortune finder. Luckily, this hasn't opened up into any big caves. I mean, it would be nice. In a way, it would be nice if it did open up into a big cave. A lot less to dig out. But I don't want to deal with mobs right now. Once it opens up into a big cave, then I've got to stop digging around it, and I got to deal with lighting up and getting rid of mobs and all that. Just not on my agenda today. Hold on one moment. All right. Forgot I had to post something in Discord. Oh, how far am I going to dig before I realize that I am not following the trial chamber? Yeah, we'll put one there. And one right there. And take that one back. I have a feeling that before too long we'll be getting back to the wall of tough bricks that is one of the other chambers within the chamber, one of the sub-chambers, if you will, or one of the rooms. There's the edge of it. I go overshooting it again. I figured I was going to be getting to a wall right here, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. Put that torch up there. The question is, how far down does this wall go? Seems my inventory is full. Let's go dump some of this off. Oh, there we go. And I want to take a look over at LBB's stream, see what she's up to. Been streaming for about an hour. If we're going to go say hi, we better do it soon. Time is it? We've got time. All right. I was checking the... come on. Yeah. Okay. Just checking to see what time of day it was before I poked my head out of my little hidey hole. Yeah, it's almost bedtime. Oh, I'm trying to use torches like rockets. Come on, Red. Get your head in the game. Not like that. Oh, so that duolith is planned for right in this area. Alright, we're gonna head over to the gaming district and go say hi to LBB. Now, the way we're gonna say hi might incur some, shall we say, retribution. So I gotta make sure I set my spawn nearby and hope that she's not actually watching my stream too. This way. Okay, is there a bed nearby? No. Okay, let's see if we can sneak up. There we go. Okay. All right, let's come over here to the drop game. Glad we don't have the locator bar this time. Let's get some more rockets too. Alright, now let's see if we can do this.
That took so much damage.
What happened? Oh.
I can't get my keyboard to work.
Lock the plank. Jeez, I'm still trying to heal.
Oh,
God.
I was gonna say, do I?
my mic. Oh, there it is. My mic wasn't working. Hi.
Hi.
I made sure to set my spawn nearby in case your retribution was swift.
It would have been swifter if I'm still adjusting to a new keyboard and mouse, so
okay.
I whiffed, like in the style of B-dubs, kind of whiffing. I am the boogie!
It's looking good.
Thank you.
Hi, Poopy Doodles.
I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Hey look! It's the butthole!
Now we got that on both our streams.
Well, sadly, I had to cover the butthole with lichen,
Ah,
so
so
now it just
it's a
needs to be
glowing
white.
butthole.
it needs to be wiped.
Now it's flaming.
Oh wow.
Good times.
Yep.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say hi while you were still on stream.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Oh. Okay. What is going on with my mic? My keybinds are not working like I want them to. Let's check this out. Okay. Kind of lost controls. There we go. Keybinds. Let's see. Where is this? Disable voice chat. No, that was supposed to be... Hide voice chat icons. So... Okay, I should have my icons up. This is very strange. Yeah, something got messed up. That's supposed to be C. Mute microphone is supposed to be period. that one is supposed to be comma. Done. I don't know how that got reset. Done. Disconnect. So now, that's what I wanted. There we go. Now I'm muted. Alright. We said hello. We didn't do as much damage as we thought we might. But it's still enough to give a little surprise there, so good times. I gotta pull OBS back up, make sure my mic is actually working after all the fiddling with buttons and stuff. Where are we going? I went out the wrong side of the castle. Alright, let's go back to our base. Do a little bit more digging. Now we distracted ourselves for just a little bit. North, north. I don't know why I can't come through that portal facing north, ever. So generally, recording in the Nether is not very great for streaming. It's just a little too dark. Everything's all red. But I do need to get working on my tunnel some more. I can show this to you really quick. Come down here. Here's what I've got going so far, but I got to take this all the way across. Back where I flew through there. So, you know, I think eventually we are going to have... Excuse me. That's deserving of a screenshot right there. I'll be showing that on Discord. Anywho, I do need to take this tunnel, full hike, all the way down that way, eventually. Because I want to get this show on the road on this tunnel. I've got big plans for it. So I don't know if I should be doing that on a stream or if I should be doing that off camera. Let me know in the comments or in the chat. Let's go see if we can find any turtle eggs or if the bamboo's grown. I swear you're exactly where I left you. Turtle eggs? Looking the same. Turtle is laying eggs. Finally. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I mean, you guys are an endangered species. I need to save the eggs as much as I can. Am I invading your privacy? Okay, I'll turn around. That sun is going down so fast. Excuse me, turtle. Do you need assistance? Can I help you? Would it help if I put more sand down? I'm very confused. I'm beginning to think that you're very confused. I'm going to go look for your partner. Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Yes, you. Excuse me. Excuse me, can I speak to you? I think your partner is a little confused. Uh-oh. We may have to go lend a helping hand. Let's start heading back. That might be in the resource nether. I don't know how much help we can be, but we can try. This will be our third rescue attempt today. Had a couple that were off camera earlier. One not successful. Ugh, hit the wrong button. Okay. Heading towards the resource nether. That was 196, negative 1,000. This could be tricky. You go this way. Do you have this LBB, or shall I come too? Okay. Alright. LBB is on the case. Nice when there's a helper here. Ah, LBB just teleported Dean. Alright. We are not needed here. Good. Overshot it. Alright, well. We're getting the miles in on our elytra, that's for sure. Ah! Still not facing the right way. Let's actually check something. Statistics. Distance flown. 86.7 kilometers. There we go. Yeah, I was talking about this tunnel distance before. It's approximately 400 blocks that I have to make my tunnel. And that is like 13 blocks down, so that is a tall tunnel. Plus, I want to go up higher so that there's room to fly up there. But the reason I need it to go so deep is I want to create that fog effect with the layers of glass and like the tinted glass and then layers of air. So unfortunately, that means I need a lot of space. Well, let's get back to digging. And maybe we will finish out a little bit later with going to the resource world to go get some more ice. I should have set my bed here. Let's just set it right in here. Right there. Okay. Good enough for now. Since there have been troubles afoot. Yeah. Just had to make sure that was my fortune pick. Alright. Going down here. We are looking for the bottom of this chamber. We may have found it. Right here. Nope, not what we wanted to do. I wonder if this... Oh, this offshoot goes down lower. Interesting. Let's put our torch right up here. Ooh. We may be flying all over the place tonight, folks. Or not. Let's continue this stair downward. Yeah. Ooh, okay, copper wall. That's nice. Yeah, let's put a torch there. How many people do we have on now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including myself. That's pretty good. Not that one. What am I doing? Getting distracted with the chat. That's what I'm doing. That's good right there. Where do we want to put a torch? Here. Let's just put it at the foot right there, foot of the stairs. Interesting little room right here. This might be one of those deep stairwells or something like that. You know, it may be a bit much for me to dig this out. I'm not sure. Not sure if I should be doing this, honestly. Well, hello there. I'm out of torches. Let's just cover that back up. Now we gotta find our way out of here. Ow, 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 ow. Mm. More torches. More steak. Nom 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 nom. So, I'm not sure how far this goes. What do we do? We went over here. This goes around quite a bit. Is this where I was? No. Let's do a staircase down next to this. Starting right there. Diggy stream. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Going down. Hopefully I can not get distracted with the chat this time and actually just stop digging when I'm supposed to. Now this one is going down a ways. Not gravel. Oh, this is it. This is the bottom. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's where the gravel was. At first I thought it was opening up to a cave and I was like, no. All right. Red's late night brain is starting to kick in. I believe this portion is definitely still in my base claim area. So I am finding more and more that the majority of this trial chamber does seem to be within my base claim, which is cool. Of the trial chamber I found on my base claim. Oh, now that's a cave. With a lake. A happy fun time lake. Ooh. Okay, I don't think that that's gonna hurt me up there. Let's put a torch up there anyway. I don't like the dark. Any diamonds? Maybe? Nope. Not easily visible anyway. Yes, let's celebrate. No, I did not mean to set off that rocket. I think once we finish going around this room, I need to leave off with the digging around the trial chamber for a little bit, just for my own sanity, hopefully for your guys too. But we're going to go into the resource world and get some more ice. Maybe do a little head hunting while we're at it. And Viking is not on, so we can't go hunting his head, which is unfortunate. I'm going to pause for a second here. I got to call up another screen. I have a spreadsheet. Let's see here. Calling up a spreadsheet of my base claim corners because I want to make sure that I know where that is. So let's see here. We are in negative 42, 44. It's going down. Oh, we go all the way to negative 42, 25. 42, 25. Which would be this way. So this is completely within my claim. As we go all the way up to 45, 60 this way, going north. There we go. That would be my stairs I just dug through. Let's just do a little jog off right here. So we can put in that. That should be good. Maybe we'll open that up. Give ourselves a teeny bit of headroom while we come up here. I see a shadow right there. And it sounds like our album just finished. So let's find another album really quick. That album was called Inu. And the next album that we are going to listen to, still by the same artist. This is going to be Shingu. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Alright, now we got the tunes going. Let's take this back to where we want to go. We can leave the flint. It's fine. Time is okay. It's just getting to be the evening time. Well, what am I doing? I need that bed. It's my adventure bed. I may have to rely on somebody else sleeping. Looks like we need to restock on our rockets soon. It might be raining out there. Not here in the desert, but somewhere. Oh yeah, it's just about sunset. Put those in there for now. Take a little nappy poo. And let's go check on those turtle eggs again. No progress. I wonder if I am unloading those chunks when I am digging over there. Yes. Make sure I've got the right pick. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, I accidentally stepped on one of those for a second. Okay, here's a question for the Minecraft nerds out there. Is it better to have multiple eggs in one block or single eggs in each block? I don't know. I wonder what the science is on that. That sounds like something Zoomovoid would know. And away we go. Did I pick up the ice? I did. We need to go get more of it. Oh, before we do that, there's something I forgot to do over here. I recall my basalt is full. So we need brown dye. I'm using the brown dye to color any shulker that is completely full of basic blocks. Put that there. So we know that if it's brown, it is the basic building blocks. Not any like smelted variant or anything like that. I mean, we might with like smooth basalt. Rounded basalt? I forget what it's called. The bath salts. if you watch Good Times with Scar. Because you can find that in a geode, I may make it so that if I smelt a bunch of the basalt into the smooth rounded basalt, that it also gets its own brown box. LBB, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I didn't see when you came in. Hopefully it wasn't too long ago. We've been working on digging out around a trial chamber that we found on the southwest corner of my base claim. But it is time to be done with that for the night because I need to go get some ice in the resource world. We did recently respawn the resource world. So we are going to go out there. I also found something that I need to put on the billboard that we have after I sleep. Good night, LBB. Okay. Awesome. Have a good night, LBB. Thanks again for the raid. I need to call up my screenshots. Apologies for the pause here. There we go. Okay, I gotta move that over to another monitor. Oh, goodness gracious. Come on. Alright, what are we doing here? We are going to do this sign. This is... Oh, what is that? Coral Reef. And that is going to be negative 1944 by negative 1680. Ooh, not that much. 81. Done. Okay. Coral Reef. Let me go look to see if I had another thing. Mangrove. I had found a mangrove earlier. Let's see. Negative 530. Oh, I did put it in. Okay. Never mind. We're good to go. If I can remember where ice is. I believe it is to the north. Only one thing for it. Go and find out. When we come back, we'll check out the community mine that's being put up right there at the sword. I suppose I should check on the condition of my elytra. Ooh, there's some beautiful landscape in here. Was that calcite? That's calcite. I might... Nope, it's just bird poop. That was calcite. I was going to have to stop for it. Just because it's kind of hard to come by. It is a non-craftable item. You can only find in geodes or in mountains. If I remember right, there is a witch hut around in here somewhere too. It'd be nice to get a witch's head. Or the head games. I am nearly halfway to the border and I am not finding the ice that I thought I was going to find. I wonder if I headed in the wrong direction. Destruction! Hey, look, squirrel. Oh, I should take that. Oh boy. Was not ready for that. There's somebody with a trident. I gotta get out of here. Mistakes were made. I need dry land so that I can fly. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go find some ice. Of course, I am going to need to find some more dry land again so that I can lay down my shulker box. This is going to be really awkward if I have to just start swimming. Okay, here we go. I do believe I headed in the wrong direction. I am almost to the world border here. Alright. Elytra's still doing good. I wonder if I was supposed to head south. Yep. Let's head west for a little bit. Icy territory would be good. Well, now I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly. I really thought it was to the north. I'm wondering if it was to the south. Well, this is warm water. This is the opposite of what I want. I mean, I like seeing the coral, but still. There's a part of a shipwreck down there. That is not what I am here for, though. I might need to find some land soon so that I can plop my bed down. Oh, now that's a shipwreck I'll go for. Make sure no drowners sneaking up on me. Yeah. Always want me another Heart of the Sea. Or have a box I can set down. There we go. I just need a launch platform. Oh, we need to go north and east. It's right over there. That is so close to the ship. Nope, too far. Okay, over here. Let's call up that F3 screen. 9, 9, 9. Right here. Right there. Yes. 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 Might as well take this now. Alright, good times. Is that another shipwreck? Probably has the same treasure map. I will leave that be. Alright, which direction were we heading? We were heading south. Witch hut, maybe? Ooh, I have to fly through this. Ghost Village. I think I have been through here before. Yeah. Oh, there's a Azalea there. That means there's a lush biome, lush cave biome. That's the word I'm looking for. Words. They escape me. I don't think they just escape me. I think they avoid me sometimes. Oh, nice. Somebody set up some trees here. Didn't even see that. Ooh. All right, we'll check that out another time. It is time to sleepify. We still need to find some ice, though. I think when we do, I will take another screenshot so that we can put another sign up. All right, going south this time. And I am just burning through the rockets and my elytra. Looks like an igloo under there. I know it's not, but still. Jungle. Not what I'm looking for. To east. Let's try east. I could have sworn it was close. I am sorry for what you are about to witness. Nope. Was hoping to get a horse head out of that. Oh, for goodness sakes, am I going to go through all 4 compass directions just to find ice? I don't even need it that bad. Alright, let's get up high. We can cover a bit more distance faster if we do it from up here. It's kind of a cool rift through that island. Now, the nice thing about these resource worlds, if you're new to this server, is the resource worlds have the multiverse teleportation sword located pretty much at 0-0. So if you're ever lost in the resource world and needing to get back, just start going towards 0-0. Was that calcite? I may have to do a detour. Yeah. Let's get it. Like I said, this is not a craftable item. It's kind of hard to find sometimes. This is a good find. I do like the sound of it breaking. I was watching Pixel Rift's stream today, and there was some discussion about if Mojang was supposed to make, or not supposed to, but if they were to make calcite craftable, how would they do it? And calcite is apparently calcium carbonate and can be made by superheating calcium. Well, hello, mister. Ooh, vintage beef and Wells Knight. Hold on a moment. Come here. Come here. I have emeralds. Don't make me chase after you. Ah! Yes. Yes. Anybody else? I will sell my glass jar. A water bottle for an emerald back. There we go. Okay. Put these back. Put these 2 heads in there. And then let's deposit a few things. In the special box. Which I know it says it's for heads, but you know. The hermit heads that can be purchased through the Wandering Trader do not count towards the head games. Alright, time to dig more of the calcite. I really don't know how deep this vein goes, but provided it's not too much deeper, we're going to get all of it. Very limited resource here. Alright, not too bad. You know what else we're gonna get? There it is. We are gonna get those emeralds. we got to do a little bit of headhunting here. We got 3 opportunities for points right here. That hurt. My knees. Plus we get leads. Now I wonder if the looting still counts if they burn up from having flame on the sword. Flame, fire aspect. Never can get those words right. Those enchantments. Flame, I believe, is for the bow. Ow, my knees. All right, where were we? We were heading west. Still looking for ice. I really burned through that many rockets again already. There is ice. Careful not to fall into the snow. If there's any... Looks like somebody got something up here. Yeah, somebody dug some out. Okay, we need a few stacks, that's for sure. This is the kind of ice that I want, though. Yes? Yes. Alright, I am not wearing little leather booties. I will sink into powdered snow if I am not careful. So we have to be watching out for that. Now, I have heard that better than carrying water buckets around... No, that's not what I wanted. One should carry just regular old ice around if you need water sources, because you can stack ice up to 64, whereas a water bucket uses up an entire slot just for one water bucket. And if you use a non-silk touch pick on a regular block of ice, it will turn into a water source, which means that in a single slot, getting distracted here. Which one? In a single slot, you can actually have 64 water sources. Oh, sorry for that sudden movement. Accidentally nudged the mouse a little bit hard. Let's get this down. All right, 9 1/3 more stacks. It's nearly sunset. There's our third. Oh gosh. Barrel rolls while flying. Looks like we might be getting into some precarious territory. I think this ice is covering up a cave or something. Let's see how close we're getting. Oh, goodness. All right. More diggy diggy. It'd be nice as if I was at a cold ocean biome and I could just be leveling icebergs or something like that. They usually have a bit more to them. A little bit hard when you're trying to avoid cutting into the stone of a mountain. Alright, let's go around and pick up our trash here. See how much we got again. Oh, we are almost there. We need just under 2 stacks. I think we can get that pretty quickly here. It is amazing to me how quickly you can mine away a stack of some material, especially when it just kind of like insta-mines like this. I think we're there. Yeah, we're there. Let's just get rid of the rest of that. I said let's get rid of the rest of that. Oh, give me my bed. Alright, that means we've got another box that we can dye brown. And we need to head back to the spawn, and we need to do a little bit of mending. Finish where we started. Now, I noticed that there is this purple right there, and it's very close to where we have our spawn located. I'm wondering if that is down in bedrock, if that is a command block, or this area. Oh, and that wasn't a really good cold ocean biome with a bunch of ice, so I'm going to maintain that I didn't forget to get the coordinates, which is actually what happened, and I chose not to get the coordinates because it was not a great ice biome. It gave us what we needed, but I wouldn't put it on the billboard. Ow. Man, I like this song. Oop. What is this? It's called Don't You Dare. Alright, I might have to save that one. I don't know where my last bed placement was, so we better click on that. Let's see. Let's fill the inventory with steak. I don't want to be picking up a bunch of ender pearls, honestly. Okay, keep an eye on our armor. All mended up. I hope that Mojang never changes that mending enchantment. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit OP, but I'm not complaining about it. Okay. I think that's it. You guys can just drop into the void. Well, here we are, back where we started. I think it's a good fitting place for us to finish tonight's stream. I wanted to thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And if you're watching this at a later date on YouTube, then please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can be notified of new content. It also helps me figure out what kind of content I should be making. So I appreciate you all and have a good night. I will talk to you later. Bye.